Warning, the brown cloud is approaching. Some will try to outrun it. Others may not be so lucky. But don't worry, it's all part of the fun at the Chili Cook-Off for books and board games. Where the chili is hot, the flavors are bold. And Bear E has your back with the official Brown Cloud Preparedness Kit. Follow the plan. Know your exits, and whatever you do, hold your breath, because this temporary pain is all for a great cause. Join us, laugh with us, survive the brown cloud, together at Key Largo Lounge in Greeley.
Join us November 8th at 11 a.m. for the 10th annual Chili Cook-Off for books and board games at our home field, Key Largo Lounge, where our small market team is making a huge statement. Scan the code for tickets and sponsorship information.
Hi friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, what you got?
Good morning, friends. It's a brand new week, a brand new day, a brand new What You Got. We are just a couple weeks away from the Chili Cook-Off, so if you are in Cheyenne, northern Colorado, southern Colorado, eastern Colorado, western Colorado, middle Colorado, Kansas. Yeah, Kansas. Western Nebraska. Yeah, why not? Come on up, have a little bit of fun, eat a lot of chili, and raise some books and board games for our kids who are spending time in the hospital. Not just for the holiday season, this is for all year round. We try to make sure that we've got stuff in there for kids all year round. And this is our 10th year doing it. The only thing that's been missing the last 9 years, you're watching right now. Come and join us. So, today, very cool day. Very special day because this is actually, I didn't know it was even a day. Today is International Strange Music Day, a celebration of creativity, curiosity, and the courage to explore sounds that break the rules. Strange music is not about being odd. Sometimes it is. Strange music is about being free. It's about stepping outside the familiar and discovering something new, something bold, and something that speaks to your soul the way you didn't expect it to. And today we honor our giving partner who embodies that spirit every time that he picks up his guitar. He doesn't perform strange music. There's one or two songs that are pretty damn funny, but it's not strange music, but it's the artistic ability and just his creativity that make me want to really make sure that we talked about him. That's Theron Roberson. Theron's not just a musician. He's a storyteller. He's a creator. He's a voice that brings grit, emotion, and authenticity to every stage he steps on. And he's stepped on quite a few. I tell people all the time that, you know what, if you're going to have an event, you want to make sure that people walk away and they can't stop talking about your event. They don't walk away and say, well, hey, we just went to another event. Cool. They want to make sure that there's something exciting and special about your event. Theron can make that happen. All you have to do is reach out to us, and we will get you connected with him. We can make that happen. And when that happens, the magic happens. With Community Pay It Forward, you shop with one of our giving partners. Well, let's say maybe one Theron Roberson, you schedule him to play at your function, at your facility, at your party. And you can show your support for one of our mission partners. One choice at checkout. Just saving that receipt for 5 minutes can lift a family, strengthen a mission, and remind someone in crisis that a community, they still care. International Strange Music Day reminds us that music is not meant to fit inside of a box. Unless you're listening to Alice in Chains' Man in a Box, and then it's okay to be in that box. Music is meant to stretch, to bend, to surprise, to challenge, and to inspire. Strange music is the sound of someone being brave enough to be themselves. It's the sound of something choosing expression over expectation. I think a great example of that has to be Jack White. Jack, you listen to his guitar playing, and if you don't understand really what you're listening for, it almost sounds like he doesn't even know what he's doing. It sounds like somebody just got up there, grabbed a guitar and plugged it into an amp and just started, beating the snot out of it. But once you get into the groove and the feel of everything that's going on, his music not just makes sense, but it breathes into you. One of the other bands that I was thinking of when this came about was the band Primus, and I'm a huge Primus fan. Huge Primus fan. By the way, Primus sucks. Calm down. It's a good thing. But it was really kind of funny because I sat there and I've recorded this twice now, and yesterday when I recorded this the first time, I took and I hit up Primus on the old YouTube and started looking for Primus videos. And I came across some of these videos of people who are listening to Primus for the first time. These are people who are musicians or, bass teachers or whatever it is. And they were just amazed. Look, Les Claypool is just a magician with the bass. Absolutely. That's actually something kind of funny. I never really thought of that until this minute. I wonder if Les and Jack could ever get together and record a song. That would be the wildest song. Anybody know Les Claypool? I got an idea for you. Anybody know Jack White? I got an idea for him. Reach out to me. And if you're going to tell him, give me the credit at least. Come on. We could use the extra push. But I was listening, I was watching those videos and getting to relive the music was great. But also watching the other people experience the oddity of Primus was so funny because look, Primus is never going to be mistaken for an Emmy award-winning or whatever the equivalent is of an award-winning band. They should be, because they are more creative than many of these other bands. Les writes, they write their own music, and which is something that a lot of bands can't say today. He is so amazingly talented. And the words make no sense a lot of times. Even if they do make sense, you can't understand them anyway, because he sings them in a voice and a tone that, a lot of times, hell, I actually didn't even, I learned something about a song I've been listening to for damn near 30 years yesterday. I've been singing something completely wrong every time I listen to his music. So, but it's a little embarrassing sometimes. But, yeah, I was listening to that, and it's amazing. And that's what music is. And strange music, Psychostick. I could name off a million bands. one of the bands that I always went to when I was having some of the worst days of my life during, right before the accident was Faith No More. You can't listen to Faith No More without feeling happy inside, even though they're kind of a train wreck, but still. But you feel awake, you feel alive again, and that was always something that really brought me to Faith No More. Is their music is just so. For me, it's love. It's a love of being yourself. It's a love of being happy, and I'm thrilled with that. So, look, Theron lives one truth every time he performs. This is him. This is his music. It's his style. He's not going to bow down to convention. He's not going to, you're always going to get that same. It's kind of like the jackass who yells, "Get in the hole" at a golf tournament. By the way, stop that. You're always going to get that guy who screams, "Free bird!" Stop that. Do you need that much attention? First off, it's dumb. It's not original. Why? Stop that. But Theron's not going to bend down to it. If it's not in his heart, he's not going to play it. So his acoustic styling is raw, heartfelt, and filled with emotion. He brings grit to this stage. He brings honesty to his lyrics. He brings soul to every note. Theron does not perform to impress. He performs to connect. He performs to tell stories that matter. He performs to make people feel something that's real. International Strange Music Day celebrates the artists who dare to be different. Theron is one of these artists. He plays with heart. He sings the truth. He performs with courage. His music has filled venues across northern Colorado, from biker rallies to community events, from intimate acoustic sets to band performances at one point in time. He is the voice behind the theme song for Community Impact with Sunset Boulevard. And his presence in our community is a reminder that music is powerful, healing, and deeply human. Look, if you've never listened to Theron Roberson, today's a perfect day. Visit Community Pay It Forward US and find his profile. There's a couple songs on there, you can hear them, okay? Then we can connect you with Theron. He can send you a couple more songs that you can check out, and when that happens, you can hire him for your event. Explore his music, share his work, lift his voice. When you hire Theron, he's going to give a portion back to the Community Pay It Forward program, and that is going to go to lift someone else. Because once again, when you shop with any of our giving partners and show your support for one of our mission partners, one choice at the checkout can lift a family, strengthen a mission, and remind someone in the community that we still care. Theron is from, a long time now. He's been in northern Colorado, but he's been to places like Sturgis. He's been to, recorded in Chicago, I believe. He's been around. He's known. And he's good. Again, very gritty, emotional performances and heartfelt storytelling. His music blends honesty, soul, and raw acoustic, just energy, creating a sound that resonates deeply with listeners. I asked T to come and start playing at the Rockin' for the MDA last couple years of it. And they have to be very careful. Performers have to be very careful that they don't, give away the bank every time. Every time somebody asks them to play. But Theron said, yeah, I'm in. I'll do it. And he said, I'll do it the first year, it's all good. And he got up there and he saw what we did. He saw the small group of people that were out there busting their ass trying to make a difference for people with muscular dystrophy. He fell in love with the energy. He fell in love with what we did, and he was there for the next 3 years to perform the last 3 years that we had it. He was there religiously. He became part of the program. He became part of what we were. What we spent almost 30 years building, he became in those last 4 years. He became part of it. He was synonymous with rocking for the MDA because that's who he is. That's the love he shows, that's the love he shares. His mission is simple: make people feel, connect, and remember. Look, his talent is undeniable. His heart is what makes him true. Again, you can visit his profile at communitypayitforward.us, and hopefully soon we'll have some shows that we get to announce. You can also visit by using the QR code above, or simply say, Zach, how do I get a hold of the awesome musician who sings your theme song? And I'll let you have it. Our daily challenge: listen to one song today that you've never heard before. Let yourself explore something new. Don't make it something in the genre that you listen to, okay? Oh, wow, Anthrax has a brand new album out. I think I'm going to listen to that one new song on Anthrax. Nah, don't do that. By the way, Anthrax has a new album coming out. They do have new songs. The one I've heard is awesome. But try to explore something different. One example of this is, prior to my marriage to Adrian, I didn't listen to country music. It didn't make any sense to me. And it wasn't because of anything that, they had done wrong. It was because of me not opening up. It was because of me not paying attention to the talent that they had. And I ended up listening to, I ended up start listening to it, and immediately I found a like for one of the songs. It's a duet. I can't remember the name of the song, and it's really not important. But eventually I found a song that absolutely crushed my soul. It beautifully put together. It's a song by a performer named Chase Beckham. That's Chase, Chayce Beckham, Chase Beckham. And the song is named 23. I wish to God I had permission to play this song because it is just beautiful. It is strong, and it's a very difficult song to get through without feeling the emotion if you've ever had a problem with alcohol. It is an amazing piece. It's a masterpiece. And it's one of my favorite songs today because I finally opened up and allowed myself to listen to other music. So, please, get out there and listen to one song today, something you've never heard before. Please explore something brand new. I suggest looking up Chase Beckham, Chayce Beckham, and look for the song 23. Yeah, or what you got for the day. What is the strangest or most unexpected song you have ever loved? What is the strangest or most unexpected song you have ever loved? And I'm going to say it right now. It's that Chase Beckham song, because it's not strange. It's nothing. It's just not the music that I have loved for 40 years. It's something completely different. It's a song that 15 years ago, that Zach would have went, "You're out of your damn mind if you think I'm going to listen to that." But this Zach is aware enough to know that people have talent, no matter who they are, and no matter what that talent is, and you need to let that talent shine. So, other songs that, I fell in love with instantly, I was talking about Primus, and I saw the video yesterday, and I remembered how much I loved the song, but Jerry was a race car driver. I remember that first, the first bit of the boom with the bass, and how that made my heart just kind of thump in my chest. And that stretch, that string, it kind of draws out, and it just makes your heart stop for a second and wait to see what's coming next. And then it goes into this song that is just insane and wonderful. So, what is the strangest or most unexpected song you have ever loved? Please, again, like, share, subscribe, comment, and let's get people to talk about the strange music that they love. Zappa is somebody who made a career of being a little bit of a wackadoodle. Acoustic. God, I love those guys. Plus, they're really kind of cool. Sat there and I watched them at a barbecue joint down in Denver. And they decided that they wanted to do something different, so they ate tofu barbecue. And let's just put it this way. They ended up... there were some unexpected... We talk about the brown cloud commercial, the chili cook-off. The brown cloud was hovering over the stage after the tofu barbecue. But, hey friends, I want to thank you so very much for joining us today. It is honestly something I do appreciate more than you'll ever know. International Strange Music Day reminds us that music is freedom. It's courage. And it's the voice inside that refuses to be quiet. Strange music is not strange at all. It's honest. It's bold. And the sound of someone choosing to be themselves without apology. And I think that that's something we all need a little more of. We need to be able to be ourselves without saying, "I'm sorry, but this is my feelings. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel." No, don't be sorry. That's what you feel. Theron brings that spirit to every single stage he touches. His music is raw. His performances are emotional. His voice carries truth. He reminds us that art does not have to be perfect. It just has to be real. It has to be felt and come from the heart. You cannot open a can of art. It has to be created. It has to be real. And that's exactly why he's part of the community. Because community pay it forward is built on connection, compassion, and the belief that no one should face hardship alone. T and I have been through hardship together. We've been through things together. When we both needed the other one, we made that commitment to be there for each other. And I love him for it, and I'll always love him for it. When you support a giving partner, like Theron, you lift an artist who lifts others. You tell Theron, "Hey, I found you through Zach, and a portion of your purchase, your performance, is going to go to a mission partner you choose. You support a mission that brings comfort, joy, and community to people everywhere. Because your actions matter. Your support matters, your heart matters. And it's about time somebody lets that be known. I want to thank you all so very much for joining us today. I am Zach Clayton. You are Community Pay It Forward. Together, we are the Come Together Compass. And this has been What You Got. Together, when we shop anywhere with any of our partners, we can support our mission partners everywhere. We will see you tomorrow for another edition of What You Got. Now, Theron, take us out of here tomorrow. Thank you so very much.
Bring me home, out alone, to show me the way. You wanna hold the heart of Sunset Boulevard. Bring me here, 'cause it's not quite clear to be a part of Sunset Boulevard.